And Associates, supporting health naturally, Dr. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Good morning. How are you doing?
I am well today, thank you. And yourself?
I'm great, man. Great. Always a pleasure to be here. Let me say a pleasant good morning to the listeners of 103.1 FM. You know, we have had numerous discussions on health from a natural and integrated perspective. A lot of persons who, would be familiar with the program. There are some persons who may be now listening. And, one of the things that we usually discuss is the issue associated with diabetes. I've spoken about diabetes for quite a while, and I thought it pertinent to really touch on diabetes this morning simply because a lot of persons do not understand, how dangerous it is to be a diabetic and to be a diabetic who does not take dietary factors into consideration, who doesn't try to implement some sort of exercise regime somewhere along their program because of either ignorance or just the wherever they go in, or the practitioner or doctor they're dealing with may not be aware of certain things. I often tell persons this is no means of being facetious or trying to embarrass any doctors or medical professionals in any way. Most medical professionals work very hard and are usually dedicated to what they do. That being said, there's a saying, the road to hell paved with good intentions. So what that simply means is that, some people may give you things based on their recommendations, but it's not really the best for you. And I can give you several examples, persons, for example, who may have some sort of autoimmune condition. So you may have asthma, you may have sinusitis, you may have diabetes. And your regime would be, some sort of corticosteroids. They might throw in some prednisolone in there. They might give you some calcium channel blockers. Not calcium channel blockers. Diabetes medication would be primarily hypoglycemic agents, those type of things to actually help to regulate and lower your blood sugar. The thing is, though, it's not really dealing with the root cause of the problem. Hence the reason why, in most cases, diabetics, even under close treatment and following directives from their medical professionals, still end up in a really bad situation where they actually end up blind, they end up losing limbs. And, that to me is sort of a little nonsensical in the sense that it means that what you're using just isn't working. You're not getting the results that you need. You may do HbA1cs, you may do fasting blood sugar tests, and you realize, listen to me, this sugar is not reading the way it's supposed to. But the question is, what are you doing? Are you dealing with the root cause of the problem? Is it rather like the example or the analogy that we gave with the mosquitoes and the stagnant water? So you may have stagnant water in your yard, maybe in a bucket, in a flower pot, in something. And because of having that stagnant water there for extended period of time, you are now breeding mosquitoes. And it happens to, especially this is the season, because, rain falling. So anytime rain fall, if you have any containers there in the yard, they're going to get filled with water, some of them unknowns to you. So the point I'm making is that you're going to have mosquitoes as a result of that. But how do you address that problem long term? Do you just buy different insecticides and spray the mosquitoes on a daily basis? But the point is, you'll always have mosquitoes simply because you're not really addressing the root cause of the problem, which is the stagnant water. And similarly, with the human body, that is fundamentally what it really is. You have to address the root cause of the issue. Now, the question would arise, how do you address the root cause of the issue? And you address the root cause of the problem simply by determining where is this issue. Is it a gastrointestinal problem? All diabetics, especially if you're a diabetic with very high elevated blood glucose levels, even when you are taking insulin, and you may be type 2 diabetes and you're using things like metformin, glucophage, diamicron, those type of things, and you're still seeing elevated blood sugar levels, it means that you need to address the root cause of the problem. And that is where Batson and Associate comes in. Specialist consultants in natural and integrative medicine. Okay, so that's what we're going to discuss further. But first of all, let me just give you our telephone numbers and our locations very quickly. Keep in mind, we have resumed our open clinic days. And that's something that we're going to be establishing even more, as they have eased certain aspects of the pandemic. We are now in a position where we can actually facilitate more persons and actually try to place you within a time segment to get you the results and the attention that you need. So those telephone numbers, we keep in mind we also have that special running with our blood analysis or magnetic resonance analysis. So basically you have a thorough diagnostic aspect that is quite reasonably priced for determining and really getting you in a position to feel better. Whether you're dealing with arthritis, you're dealing with postmenopausal syndrome, you're dealing with asthma, you're dealing with bronchitis, you may be someone who has had COVID-19 a few times, well, or you may be someone who has gotten COVID and you just never really get over. There is some issues there. You have problems breathing. You have problems with no smell and no taste. And those symptomology has lingered on and continued long after COVID has left, or you think COVID has left. So those are things that you could really determine. You could give us a call. Our Shogunas number, and that office is located on the first floor of Money Talks building. That is Money Talks building in Montrose, Shogunas. That telephone number is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. Okay, so we have a question. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we have two questions actually. What causes hiccups? And this person says she would sometimes get hiccups when she starts to eat.
That's actually a good question. The thing with hiccups is that hiccups can be caused for a number of reasons. And it's primarily an irritation of like the vagus nerves and different nerves that actually address or deal with the diaphragm. So basically a diaphragm has been irritated and that would cause hiccups. And I know this personally because I had hiccups for 10 days some time back, and I think I did all the research in the world on hiccups. But in any case, so eating too much, eating your meal to the point of being excessively full, that could contribute to hiccups. Drinking water very quickly can also contribute to hiccups. Exercises. So like if you're doing ab exercises where you actually raise up your legs, those where you actually hang it in the air, or you may be on the side like this and you raise up your legs to work abdominals, can actually irritate the diaphragm and cause hiccups. It's very easy to fix. One of the things that I did, and I discovered, I try all sorts of things. I try eating peanut butter because what you basically have to do is reset the vagus nerve. Yeah, as ridiculous as it sounds, because I was like, nah, I cannot deal with this hiccup. I was literally going out of my mind. And what I eventually did is I listened to a chiropractor on YouTube, and one of the things that he was saying is that because of that disruption of the diaphragm and the vagus nerves, what you need to do is basically stand up, bend over in basically like a 45-degree angle, and drink a glass of water, but not from the front of the glass, from the back of the glass. Now, it is a bit strenuous to do, but the reason why it works is that it actually engages that vagus nerve, and there's a next nerve to the side here. I can't remember the name of it. It starts with H. And because of the process of engaging that and the muscles to drink the water and to swallow and breathe in that position, it actually resets it. And I did it, and it worked. It really worked. Like immediately after the hiccup went. And I had hiccups for 10 days. So, yeah. I actually did some research, and there's a man who holds the record for the most hiccups. He's in the Guinness Book of Records. Can't remember his name offhand, but he had hiccups for 68 years. I was like, no, that's craziness. And the only time...
So that's the record. I don't think anybody will really...
Yeah. Nobody wants to beat. I don't even want to go close to that. I tell you, 10 days, and I feel like I was good. By day 2, I was going crazy because it was annoying. I actually did a program, and everybody on the program was concerned. So, in any case, that is something you need to pay attention to. Keep in mind, we have...
someone is asking that, well, it's more like stating that sometimes if you eat spicy foods,
yes, that could always...
foods,
that could
also
activate
contribute to hiccups.
Correct, very much so. Because again, those stimulating foods tend to interfere with the central nervous system. A lot of people do not know when you eat a lot of highly seasoned things, a lot of pepper, coriander, and you're essentially mashing up your digestive system. A lot of oily foods. Those things irritate the lining of the intestines, where you have the villi that is responsible for proper assimilation and proper absorption of food. So when that actually happens to you, you're in a situation where you have a lot of problems, a lot of issues. Okay. So again, those telephone numbers and locations, we are located in the DB office. The DB number is 223-7515. That's 223-7515. The St. James office is located at the Red Edge Mall. That is on the Western Main Road in St. James. That telephone number is 220-8113. That's 220-8113. And the Tobago office is located in the Triangle Building at Scarborough, Tobago. That number is 226-4553. That's 226-4553. You listen to Dr. Jason Batson, the Senior Medical Director at Batson and Associates, supporting your health naturally. Question?
We have a question. Someone is asking about foul urine.
Okay, well, foul anything. So foul urine, foul perspiration.
And it's dark yellow.
Well, that person definitely needs to check the water. They don't drink insufficient water. There's a water that we carry at Batson Associates called Alkaline Water. Now, the difference with Alkaline Water and a lot of the other water that they have on the market, rather, is that it is alkaline water, one. So it means the pH of the water runs anywhere between 8.59. That obviously has benefits for the human body because your blood is slightly alkaline, which is 7.3 something, 7.35 or 7.31, somewhere around there. Oxygenated blood is slightly more alkaline than deoxygenated blood, obviously, because the oxygen content is higher. So you're going to have some alkalinity taking place there. But the difference with the water as well, it also has something known as ORP. ORP stands for oxidative reduction potential, which means the water is basically an antioxidant water. Why is that advantageous? It is advantageous because it's going to help in regulating blood sugar levels for a diabetic. It's going to help in regulating hypertension levels or making your blood pressure read better, giving you an improved pulse. It's going to also help with headaches. It's going to also help with constipation. It's going to help to detoxify some aspects of your organ of detoxifications or organs of detoxification, rather, plural. So things like kidney, colon, bloodstream, liver, lymphatic system, skin, and your lungs. So obviously, that's a water you'd want to implement somewhere in your health or your dietary regime. And we carry that water exclusively at Batson Associates. You can call any of those telephone numbers. For Chaguanas, 222-8261. We do have delivery as well. Debe is 223-7515. That's 223-7515. And let me take this opportunity to say a pleasant good morning to all the hardworking staff at Batson Associates. You know, really trying our best to improve, not trying, actually improving our service, our efficiency, our effectiveness, our dress code. You know, yesterday everybody was looking like they were going on an interview or a date. They looked so professional and so pretty and nice. I was proud of everybody. So maintenance is the key.
Do they always?
They do, but you know, there's always room for improvement. So, you know, from an organizational perspective, we're trying to put certain things in place because I am OCD when coming to certain things, and I'm OCD when coming to uniforms. Very much when coming to that, you know. I believe in uniformity and, you know, the whole aspect of having a professional organization, which doesn't only have to do with how you dress, but I mean your mannerism, your body language in terms of the way you address your clients. So, you know, that's something that's paramount where Batson and Associates is concerned. We're working assiduously as well to ensure that the efficiency and effectiveness in terms of the waiting time that you have. Because you see, what we always try to help persons to appreciate, this is not no hurry thing, quick thing, you know. Usually when you go to the doctor, they check your pulse, they might take 2 blood tests, they write a prescription for you and send you on your merry way. Now, the thing is, you're looking for results, and results most time requires proper diagnostics, proper evaluation of the body, and that takes some time. You know, so we try our best to fix that situation. It also, let me say a pleasant good morning to our consultants. These people are my right and my left hands. You know, people like Ms. Karishma Ramdan, Mr. Paul Green, Mr. Rene Bustamante, and of course we have some new ones joining us, God's willing, very soon. You know, and their job is basically as an extension of myself and, you know, as the professionals in the organization to really give that advice as it relates to health. And, you know, so it's a trusted system, you know, that has been implemented by myself and my senior management to really give you a protocol that works. I mean, just yesterday we had a client who came to us with serious depression when she came to us 2 months ago. And, you know, she had a revisit yesterday with me, and she was so impressed with the results that she got, because this is a woman who wasn't sleeping. She literally would go to sleep or attempt to sleep at 10 o'clock and wouldn't fall asleep until 12:30, 1 o'clock. And then when she does sleep, she would sleep maybe from 1 to 3, and then she's back up again. I mean, that would frustrate anyone. And, you know, that situation has significantly been corrected. The anxiety has gone completely. We were actually able to, with the help of our doctor, to reduce a lot of the meds that she was taking, things like Zoloft and amitriptyline, which not going to do you any good for extended period of time because those things alter your brain chemical. And listen to me, when you alter brain chemistry, it is very difficult to correct it. You can correct it, but it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work. When you start taking depression medication and medication for, for anxiety and for sleeping problems, you alter in your brain chemistry. And that's going to mess you up really, 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 really bad. Look at people, you're going to end up on psychiatric medication. There's going to be a point in time where that medication won't even work. And you literally will be feeling like you're going mad because you know if you can't sleep, about 2 months after is mad also, 2-3 months after. Because the reason for sleep is imperative for the rejuvenation of neurochemicals and that whole neurological system in the body. And if that is not functioning properly, you are going to go mad, whether you like it or not. That's a reality. So give Batson and Associates a visit. We also have our Nerve Restore, excellent product for sleep. We have a special on our Omega with astaxanthin, that Krill Omega. So we actually having Christmas in July. So look for that promotion that we have on our pages and take advantage of it because it does help even with neurological, even with circulation problems, even with diabetes. So pay very close attention to that. Any questions, Karen?
Yeah, so someone is asking for more information on reversing diabetes.
Well, the thing is, what you need to do is really give us a visit at Batson Associates because we're going to have to tailor our program specifically for you. What I could tell you, there's a tea that we carry at Batson Associates called blood sugar tea. Now, I am not someone who pushes products because, and I'll tell you why. Well, I was not someone who would have pushed products primarily. I would really deal with health and deal with wellness and help persons to understand certain things. But in the grand scheme of things, in dealing with that, I understand the importance of clinical nutrition, which is one of my areas of specialization, which has to do now with specific nutrition that is actually found in specific products and specific products with specific nutrient profiles. So that is why now you will hear me highlighting products like Optimizer, for example. Optimizer is a product we carry at Batson Associates that is clinically proven to improve blood circulation to your brain. It is clinically proven to improve eyesight and to help persons with things like cataract, glaucoma, and detached retina because of the nutrient profile in actually helping the body to recuperate and rejuvenate itself. Remember, your body corrects itself or fixes itself based on the information that is received, and the information has to do with a number of things: nutrition, energy, lack of stress, or positive energy in the body and that type of thing. So if you don't have proper nutrition, you're opening up yourself to a lot of things. You open up yourself to cancer, diabetes. You're basically leaving stagnant water there. You are creating an environment that is conducive for the production of mosquito, or in other words, you are creating an environment that is conducive for disease to flourish. And until you fix that environment, until you fix that biological terrain, you will not get better. There is no problem, must be about it. You're spinning top in mud. Albert Einstein once said, the only people who do the same thing over and over expecting different results is what type of people? Mad people. Crazy people. So examine yourself and see if it's mad, you're going mad, because you can't be doing the same thing. And as I told someone yesterday very quickly, I'm not in the politics of medicine. I have left that discussion a long time ago. I'm not one of those who talk about this doctor better and Western doctor and herbs not good. I don't have time for that foolishness. You cannot be doing the same thing over and over and you're not getting better. You have diabetes for years, you have hypertension for years, you have arthritis for years, you end up with 1 foot, you're blind, and you do what a doctor tell you for years? Nah, something wrong somewhere there. Question?
We have one more question for you. How safe is it to mix homeopathic medication with allopathic medication?
It is very safe, under the direction of someone who knows what they're doing. In other words, under the direction of Batson and Associates. Because that's one of the things that I'm telling you. Plain talk, bad manners. There isn't an organization in this country that do that better than us. I'm telling you. And that is one of the aspects of my training. We able to, because I will tell you something very quickly. We have dealt with patients that came to us on 20-something different types of medication. You can imagine you're taking 20-something. You're taking medication. You're taking 3 medication for pressure. You're taking 3 for diabetes. You're taking 2 for cholesterol. You're taking 2 for acid reflux. So you're talking about things like nifedipine, enalapril. Then they're giving you diuretic. So you're taking Lasix. Then for diabetes, you're taking metformin, you're taking glucophage, you're taking insulin. Imagine that. You're taking simvastatin for cholesterol. They're giving you aspirin. That's 8 we up to there already. Some of y'all, you're taking, you have asthma, so you're taking things like Symbicort. You're taking this thing, prednisolone. We up to 10. Then that's craziness. And this person, your kidney is going to fail on you. You're going to do a kidney function test. You're going to realize your foot swelling, your skin starting to scratch. And when they test you, they say, listen, your kidneys are no longer good, and we need to put you on a dialysis machine. And the point I was making is that that person came to us on that 20-something medication. They was taking stuff for thyroid. Now, you know how much medication she taken? 2. 1 for pressure, 1 for sugar. Everything else was removed. And she's doing excellent. She has energy. She's able to sleep. This woman wasn't sleeping. She's able, she no longer has anxiety attacks. The blood pressure, we used to read 2-something on over 1-something with medication. Now with just 1 medication, and this is with 3 types of medication. It was enalpril, nifedipine, and Lasix. Now, excellent results. Blood pressure reading like about a 130 over 80 with the stuff that we recommended, because what we started to do was to fix the circulation. This woman's circulation was a mess. Her gastrointestinal system was horrible. She eating and the body not digesting any food. And all you're taking is a bag of medication, constipated to the letter. She used to have bowel movement once a week. You could imagine going to the toilet once a week? Man, you are walking time bomb. You just waiting to dead. So with that being said, it's a matter of understanding the principle and the premise of what disease really is and what constitutes and what contributes to the disease. It's not a matter, them right and you. Listen to me, medical doctors, when come into certain things, run. They cannot help you. Diabetes, you need somebody like me, somebody like us, somebody like Batson and Associates. Okay, so those telephone numbers, again, quickly for the Shoguna's office, that number is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. For the Debe office, we are located on the corner of Ramsey Trace and the SS Irene Main Road Day in Debe. I believe I'm doing an open clinic day in Shoguna's on Saturday. So what you can do if you're interested, you wanted an appointment, you have issues, and you always wanted an appointment, you find it taking too long to get an appointment, you can call for the Shoguna's office and they will confirm for you those appointments at the end of today. But I believe I'm 90% sure that I will be able. I don't think I have any classes on Saturday, so I'll be able to do our open clinic day for the Shoguna's office. So that number for Shoguna's is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. Yours truly, Dr. Batson, would be in the Shoguna's office this Saturday for that open clinic day where you'll have to do walk-ins, but you just need to call the number. Okay, any questions again, Karen? And you'll tell me how my time is going.
Okay, so we just have under 2 minutes left. So one more question for you. How much Alkaline water should I drink in a day?
Your body weight divided by 2 ounces. So determine how much you weigh. Let's say for argument's sake, you weigh 160. Half of 160 is 80. 80 into 80 ounces into liters could be like about what? Maybe, now don't hold me to this, but it could be like maybe about 2-point-something liters. Do the research, check it. After God is Google, you type that in Google and you get the answer one time. So you're supposed
so it doesn't really matter alkaline or ordinary water? Because they're specific about the alkaline water.
No, well, the alkaline water, yeah, you need to drink. In fact, all water that you're drinking, you're supposed to drink your body weight divided by 2 ounces. But once you're drinking alkaline water, you eventually drink more water because the water tends to be a lighter water. Because the water is a microparticle water. The clusters are less. So it means it's able to hydrate the body from a cellular level. That's very, very important. So with the alkaline water, half your body weight divided by ounces. And in general, that is how you're supposed to be drinking water. Okay?
And will you be visiting Tobago anytime soon?
Yes, God's willing, I should be in Tobago in the next week. You can call Shoguna's and they'll just take your information and notify you when I am in Tobago, because, we actually finishing that Tobago office and getting things finally organized for Tobago. Okay, so again, very quickly, those telephone numbers for Shoguna's, 222-8261. That office is located on the first floor of Money Talks building in Montrose, Shoguna's. I will be in Shoguna's personally this Saturday. Debe is 223-7515. St. James is 220-8113. I'm in St. James tomorrow. And Tobago is 226-4553. As we always say at Batson and Associates, if you think health is expensive, try sickness. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. God bless, and do enjoy the rest of your day. Karen, thank you so very much, and a pleasant Thursday to the listeners of 103.1 FM. Take care.
The same to you and the team there, Batson and Associates. You've been listening to this 30-minute segment with the best wishes of Batson and Associates, supporting health naturally with.
Okay, good. So our social media, again, okay, let me just, if I can answer some questions before I leave you guys here. So Juno 1316, this is on our Instagram. Remember, we are Batson and Associates TT on Instagram, is asking the question, what can I do for irritable bowel syndrome? Irritable bowel syndrome, you should see if you can get an appointment at Batson and Associates. What you can do though, the silver or the mineral formula is very good for that. That will be like about 2 tablespoons and 8 ounces of water morning and evening. There's a product we carry at Batson and Associates called Inflammation Formula that actually helps with serious issues with inflammatory bowel syndrome. And any inflammatory bowel situation. There's also a product we use called gastrointestinal tea. Very good product because that actually helps to improve gastrointestinal function. Those of you who have problems with acid reflux, bloating, gas, belching, those type of things. So a lot of things that we carry at Batson Associates to correct those situations. So you can feel free, to give us a visit where that is concerned. Remember to check out our promotion, Christmas in July, that Omega, that is very pivotal in improving blood circulation, improving pulmonary circulation, my apology, which is circulation to the brain, improves neurological function, cognitive function, and we have that on special reduced price. It's actually reduced significantly. That product is actually a very expensive product in the sense that even to source that now, it is a bit costly, but very good quality product, and we have it on special, so call, take advantage of that. The only issue you may have is if you have allergy or you're allergic to shrimp or shell food, that product is not for you. If you are, from a religious perspective or from a spiritual perspective, a Seventh-day Adventist, then that product is not for you as well. Okay, those are just the 2 limitations. But of course, ask a question and we'll be able to guide you appropriately. Those telephone numbers again, and that open clinic day, we're having open clinic day in Chaguanas this Saturday. Dr. Batson would be in office for consultation, for review of consultations, so take advantage of that. Someone is also asking on Instagram, nice for what? Name boy or girl, I don't know who have that name. Can nerve restore and silver work for headaches? Yes, it can. However, you would need some Alkaline Water inside of there to ensure proper hydration. Hydration is everything. Let me say a pleasant good morning to some of our social media individuals on our Facebook profile. We are Batson Associates Limited on Facebook. Miss Pamela Moses says good morning, Doc. Miss Marissa Xavier is saying good morning, Dr. Batson. Miss Oliver McFarlane, pleasant good morning to you. Good day, Dr. Batson and everyone. Miss Ayana Marie is saying good morning, Dr. Batson. Miss Carol Myers, pleasant good morning to you. She says good morning to all. Miss Josie Smith, good evening, Dr. Batson and Associates. Josie, well, I know what country you're in. I don't know if it's evening by you, but thank you very much for that. Miss Dulcita Roberts is saying good morning, Dr. Batson and Associates. Life of Purpose Carter, good morning from the Spice Island. Spice Island, wait, that's Grenada. Okay, present, good morning to you. God, I'll come Grenada, you know. You know, one thing I like about Grenada, you all have some of the best fruits and the most natural juices. You all juices, they taste so good. Because they just like juice and blend everything and make juices with it. And the blending is so good because you have the fiber, so it doesn't increase your blood sugar. Miss, how you pronounce this boy? Tashai Francis. Hey, good morning, Dr. Batson. I'm 26 years and I've been getting migraines and headaches for the past few months. And last month, I had a migraine for 20 days in a row. Now, girl, you gotta check yourself. That's not a good thing. I have been taking Vaseline, but the pain will come back. I have checked a doctor and they gave me painkillers. I'm in pain and I'm tired. Please, can you give me some advice on how to go about this? It's affecting my daily lifestyle. Yeah, but Miss Tashai, T-S-H-A-I, I think that's how you pronounce your name, my dear. You can always correct me in the response, but Tashai, you need to do that. You need to see if you can make a visit and come to Batson and Associates. We are open clinic day on Saturday, so you might be able to take advantage of that. You'll be getting an opportunity to have a consultation with yours truly. Now, keep in mind These open clinic days do not only facilitate and have Dr. Batson alone. Remember, it's a system, but I know some of you, I want to see Dr. Batson, I want to see Dr. Batson. And I can't see a million people, but I'll try my best to deal with you guys as best as I can. Okay? So, Tasha, you need to check that out. That's not sounding good. You definitely have a problem with blood circulation to your brain. You may have some pinched nerves somewhere in the cervical aspect of your spine, but you need to check that out. That is not normal, and that could put you in the hospital. In fact, that could actually be fatal. So check that out, right? Miss Katia Henry says good morning. Miss Petronella Joy Felix says good morning, everyone. Miss June Jatan, pleasant good morning to you. She says, blessed morning, Doc, and your team. I am locked on. Always a pleasure to have you in our company. She's a regular listener. Miss Rachel Johnson saying good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, Dr. Batson and team. Miss Alison Stewart sent something there. Might have a question mark. I don't know if I could open that. It's not, but I guess she may be telling me good morning. So a pleasant good morning to you. Miss Marge Hills is saying good morning, Dr. Batson. And I am locked on. Just received my order. Thank you so very much. You're very welcome. Miss Pamela Moses, did you get Santulan? My husband said that he passed by you for a few packs. Yeah, we got Santulan back in stock. I believe David has Santulan already, or they will have by weekend, but we should have Miss Moses. Okay, Miss Mona Medina is saying, good advice, keep doing what you do. Thank you so very much to Miss Medina. Miss Medina is, she has family that work with us, so she knows how powerful our products are. A pleasant good morning to her and her family. Miss Ingrid Hannibal says, when are you getting Santulan in St. James? St. James, Miss Ingrid should have already. If they don't have by now, today's what, Thursday, they should get today. So you can call them and they will have for you. Okay, Miss Rachel Johnson saying, good morning, Miss Marge. How was the shipping? Okay, so I guess Miss Marge will answer you that. Let me see, where am I here? Carl Thomas is saying, greeting Dr. Batson. What up? Happy Thursday to Batson Associates. Miss Catherine Sucre. How do you pronounce that fancy name here? All right, I'll say Catherine for now. She says, good morning, pleasant good morning to you. Miss Petronella Joy Felix says, how long can the nerve restore stay refrigerated? That can stay refrigerated quite a while ago. Nerve restore in the fridge must be about a year. And I still use it out there. It works and it stays good. Kyle Thomas, how can I get nerve restore here in US Virgin Island? Kyle, you can call our number 1-868-314-9975 and they will actually give you all the information for that shipping to any of the Caribbean islands or the British Virgin Islands. Okay? Ms. June Jatan, Santulan Doc, when are we getting the slim, please? Okay, that's a good question. I am actually in the process of finishing. I was waiting on Food and Drug to finish organize my business today. So I'm waiting on them. I can't do anything until that is finished, but we're very close. We got our update recently. So give me a few weeks again, and don't worry, it will be worth the wait. That product is going to work really, really good. I'll have one looking slim and sexy belly, come down, skin looking nice. Really, really good product. I'm looking forward to getting some feedback when we launch it. All right, Miss Marge Hills is saying, after working out a few kinks, I must say that Leslie Ann, who is handling the shipping, very professional and follows up. Order was shipped on July 10th, and I received, there's a testimony here, and I received it this morning, July 14th. I am very pleased. Kudos to them. Yes, so let me say a pleasant good morning to Miss Leslie Ann. Job well done. And, Ms. Marge will be looking forward to be able to facilitate more persons as efficiently and effectively as we did with you. Thank you so very much again for your belief and, of course, give us a follow-up of how the products work. Miss Lucy Lara is saying, good morning, Dr. Jason Batson. She called me by my whole name there, boy. Miss Jacqueline A. Noel is saying, good morning, Doc, to you and your associates. Greetings from Dominica. So keep in mind, guys, Dr. Batson and staff would be in office this Saturday. We have an open clinic day, so we're taking walk-ins. Just please call the Shogunas number, which is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. Debe is 223-7515 because those phones would most likely be ringing off. So if you do not get through, the favorite line. If you do not get through, try again. Shogunas 222-8261. Those of you for foreign orders, 1-868-314-9975. St. James, I'm in St. James, God's willing, this Friday. I should be there Friday from 12. And that number for St. James is 220-8113. So St. James Walking Clinic Day is this Friday. Tobago, your clinic day should be next week, please God, but we'll verify that with you. Tobago office is 226-4553. That's 226-4553. So guys, Martians is saying, good morning, Rachel. I am pleased. My order was, okay. I am pleased. Oh, God. We have message galore here. As I scan up the message, we got so many. Yes. Good morning, Rachel. I am pleased. My order was shipped on July 10th and I got it July 14th. Kudos to the very professional Leslie Ann. Okay, thank you so very much for that. Miss Cheryl Parkinson is saying, Parkinson is saying, good morning, Doc. What is good to lower sugar level? I am getting a lot of headaches. Okay, Miss Parkinson, I don't know where you are, if you're in Trinidad, if you're in Tobago, or in the islands, or in the US. So I don't know if you have access to Alkaline Water. The inflammation formula will help, the chlorophyll will help, so that's something we could actually get to you. There's also the blood circulation. TIT is also good. Optimizer is also good because that improves blood circulation in the brain. And for the blood sugar, we have the blood sugar complex. Miss Kathleen Ishmael is saying, always a beautiful blessing. Miss Ishmael, God bless you. I always thank you for the continued service that you send my way. And, I owe you something, which you'll get very soon, my dear. Always a pleasure to be, dealing with you and the people that you sent us. Thank you. And, a lot of love and respect. Miss Desiree Villafana, here, Dr. Batson. You are so right. Life Purpose Carter is saying, what do you recommend for persons having symptoms of perimenopause to make the process smoother and easier? Well, Eden Primrose is always something good. The only thing you need to look at your brand. Try and get maybe a European brand. Those tend to work good. I'm supposed to be getting some, God's willing, in the coming weeks. There's a product we carry at Batson & Associates called Women's Formula. There's also one that a counterpart of mine in Jamaica did. We call Tropical Female. Very, very good product. Nerve Restore. Big help. That is something you could actually use. Yes, Shakil?
What's the number for the overseas?
The overseas consultation. Call to make the appointment. Call 1-868-314-9975. That's 1-866. No, our area code is 868, right? 314-9975. So 868-314-9975. Okay, guys. So we actually had a very good program. I stayed on pretty long, man. Well, only asked us a questions. I tried my best to answer as much as possible. So, guys, that brings the program to an end. Keep in mind, Open Clinic Day in St. James is this Friday, God's willing, at the St. James office. Call St. James number 220-8113 so that they could fit you in. It is our Open Clinic Day, but the fitting is just a structure you're within a time frame. Okay? For the Shogunas office, I'll be there, God's willing, on Saturday. And that number for Shogunas is 222-8261. That's 222-8261. Keep in mind, we have our foot detox. We're actually going to start to do a promotion where we're going to make Saturday our foot detox day, where we're going to be offering some discounts and some 2-for-1 specials, that type of thing. So look forward to that. And remember, as we always say at Batson & Associates, if you think health is expensive, try sickness. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. God bless you guys. I'll be on later on for 1:15 on Freedom 106.5 FM, where I'll be interviewed by the lovely Miss Samantha Best. So you all could tune into that. And of course, we'll be discussing hypertension and poor circulation in that program. Okay? So that's beginning at 1:15 on Freedom 106.5 FM. And you guys could join in that or join us there. Okay? So God bless and enjoy the rest of your Thursday morning. Take care. Bye-bye. And of course, look out for us on Sunday. Sunday will be on from 9 to 11. Okay? Take care. God bless.